The final home game of any college football season is cause for celebration. Senior Day, a perfect way to celebrate and remember all of the accomplishments of this group of leaders. Welcome everyone to Louisville, Kentucky, L&N Stadium, home of the Cardinals. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Kentucky Wildcats, taking on the #1 team in the land, the Louisville Cardinals. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started.
Sure.
Kentucky ready to go toe meets leather and start this game.
What cousin?
He'll start the return inside his spot. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So the Louisville Cardinals offense will take the field first. When it comes to rivalry games, no matter what the records are, you can expect to see a good, tight, close game. And sometimes you don't. Last year in the battle for the Bluegrass, Louisville jumped on top 20-0 and never looked back, throttling the Cats.
It's hard to win a game when you turn it over 5 times, and that's what happened with Kentucky. They were never able to get a rhythm on offense, and you add to that David Louisville running for over 350 yards. I mean, they dominated their in-state run.
I think that's the most embarrassing part. Like, it wasn't throwing the football in the yard. It was I out-physical you. I out-toughed you. And Stoops has built his program on toughness and being physical. So for this to happen a year ago in this rivalry, I imagine they've addressed this, and it's a concern that they're worried about coming into this football game.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out.
My aunt was here. She had last and Papa and Lex here last.
And the Cardinals getting set on 1st and 10.
Why do they fucking Daisy was just like Papa does?
He'll try the left side.
He
And
looks
he
like
never
Papa
had a
when Papa
chance,
was
just
a baby.
stopped cold as
Like,
soon as he got it.
Like him.
You know when you're playing
God,
against a
he's like
defense of this
Mama.
caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going, handing the ball.
Looking to throw, it's Adams. Fires to the big fella. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. The emotions and energy figure to be high all day, guys, because of what's at stake this late in the season. Really a must-win for both teams.
Yeah, these are the ones that get your blood moving, Reese. You get jacked up, man. You don't have to say anything in the locker room. Give these big speeches. You know what's at stake, Jesse. You're ready to rock and roll. This is when you prove you're the big dog.
Which is pretty cool, too, because it's been a long season. And these teams obviously are both physically and mentally tired, but you're right. For this kind of game, this is the one you circled at the start of the year. You knew that this was going to matter. There was going to be a lot on the line. Now it's time to go out and prove you're the better team.
Incomplete, thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
Obviously, when you're playing in weather like this, the ball is very slippery and it's hard to catch. The QB threw a bullet that time, and his receiver just could not reel it in.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. He's got it at the 20. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Cardinals!
And that is what a team of this caliber is expected to do, right? They've got the better number beside their name by all the metrics, by a talent standpoint, coaching standpoint. They're the superior team, and they just drove the ball in the first possession of the game, and they looked like it, scoring a touchdown and asserting their dominance.
They get set for the point afters. We have the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. They put together an 81-yard drive. And he capped things off with a touchdown pass from 59 yards out.
I'm laying here with a heating pad on. Still
and he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So Kentucky's offense will have its first possession of the game. As as we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game. What players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on, they punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
That's why I'm going to put my trash out. Because we ain't no trash coming in.
Off play action. Got it behind the line. It's Wall. All right, guys, let's talk a little Kentucky. For some teams, the road into the top 25 can be a little more treacherous than for others. And once you get there, you've got to convince the rest of the country you deserve to stay.
And I think that's what's next for this squad. They've earned the right to get in the top 25. People are noticing what they're doing. Now, let's continue to build on it because they haven't proven they're a top 10 team, and they want to get to that point.
Yeah, let's stay hungry. Let's not be satisfied with the fact that we just broke into the top 25. Let's get in the top 20, top 15, top 10. Let's make the college football playoff. You don't want to get ahead of your skis here too early. It's a nice thing to be inside the top 25 now, but you want to continue to get better.
They'll try it over the left side.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
You got to have that defense you know you can go to in running situations. Your base defense where you say, okay, this is where I'm going to start, and I'm going to stop the run, stuff it up front. My guys play big up front. Then if I need to add some blitzes to it later on down the road, I can. But great job in the base defense making a play.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on third down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is. You saw it right there.
Overstimulated, like, so good. Like,
dropping back,
he was
it's
really
Adams.
overstimulated. He was screaming.
Using his legs to
like,
buy some
running
time.
Like,
And that's going to fall to the
himself.
ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. The Cardinals come to the line on third and short.
No, that was Shia. He
Drive
wanted to go
alive.
in the door and being as though the groove was in.
On third and
Shia
short,
had
they'll
one
ride the
out
running
there
back
running
here.
the ring.
They're going to
But
stop
he left
him
his
short.
toy out
Man,
there,
we
being
haven't
as though
seen
he
a lot
couldn't
of
say,
that.
like,
This offense has been a
my
machine
toy
on
back
third
there.
down. The
He was
defense going to
losing
stop
his
the clock
shit.
with the
He
timeout.
got
They
so
want to make sure they have everybody on the same
overstimulated.
page.
But he was pointing. He was trying to, like, but she wasn't paying him no mind. Like, she was getting frustrated.
If you don't convert
I really
on
had to
this
take him
fourth
on the
down,
board at the time.
there will be
As soon
questions
as he
about
went out
passing
there,
on
it
the
was like
field
3
goal
toys
try.
in the corner. He picked up
It's
one of them
incomplete, and they'll turn it over
and went
on
right back in the
downs.
house.
That is
I'm
great
like,
job
Shia,
by
why
this
you do that
defense
to him?
coming
Like,
up
she, like,
big
popped him
on
upside
fourth
the
down when it matters the most. You could tell they were dialed in. They knew they were going to throw the football. The defense was locked in on the quarterback. Great job defending the pass, forcing the incompletion on fourth down.
One of his toys. He knew he wasn't crazy and Shia, like, real particular.
Man, this defense is setting the tone early.
He
3
knows
and out on the first drive,
everything
and on the
he
first
got.
play of
Like,
the
if he
second
brings
drive,
toys
they get a
there, he
TFL.
knows
They are
every
sending a very
toy he brought
clear
out, like,
and
some kids
distinct
that
message to
forget
this
and
offense.
leave
They
it
are
now.
going to set the tone of this game.
The Wildcats come to the line on third and short, looking to keep this
Like,
drive
he
moving.
was losing his shoes. It was going crazy.
From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on third down. The quick out. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. And the Wildcats come to the line with a new set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And the quarterback is toast back at the 35.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action attempt.
He'll do it himself. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
That's what my mom posted. Ew, home, Roger.
Good job by the coverage team, and that's how we'll end the period. That's the end of the period, and Louisville has the lead. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Scanning the field, it's Adams. Going downfield for the big play. Catch inside the 30 and still running. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets them 30-plus.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play. And you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
The give to the back. Oh, better look out. Brings into the open. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8.
When the running back gets going and gets ahead of steam like that, so hard to get to the ground. That's why you blitz. That's why you bring pressure. That's why you bring more guys in the box so you can get him before he gets going. But once he got going,
and the pressure was too much. They get it at the 15.
You got 2
I think defenses sometimes get frustrated and you want to get blitz happy, and because you give up yards. In this day and age, you're going to give up yards. Who cares? This is the area you got to bow up. Nice job on 1st down stopping. A couple more downs here to stay aggressive.
They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out.
She threw something at their fucking TV.
It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. From the gun, wants to pass. Wide out, trying to get it in. And he motors into the end zone.
She retarded, I think.
Effective offense, leading the way here and establishing this lead.
And that's how you draw it up, right? You want to come out, be clicking early, get everything going, way to get all the facets rolled. The defense right now on their heels, they have no answers. The offense doing whatever they want.
On to attempt the try. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll get this drive going from the 17.
Let's it pulls on.
Going to the ground. They stop him after a 6-yard run out to the 24.
What? Her saying she was beef again?
Options after that big pickup on 1st down.
You said what's it? It's a mirror one?
They'll leave it with him.
I said what's it? He's
going to lose a yard on that one.
Oh, yeah, Ricky, because I write X, I'm like, well, what did he say? She was like, what's up? You good? You cool?
Commitment last week. What's his transition going to be like, David?
I'm like, he's trying to, like,
social media, right? The excitement of landing a guy of that caliber. And just, I mean, that creates excitement in the whole recruiting class in this next cycle.
If he tried to talk to my daughter, guess what I would have did?
Power football with the run. They opened the lane, and he hit it a gain of 5 out to the 33.
Guess what I would have did?
In a good spot here with 2nd and short.
Me?
Keeps it on the draw. Turning it on. And he's to the 40.
I would have cursed Ricky the fuck out and then told Noel.
And you can see why it's so tricky for a defense to have to stop these.
I don't give a fuck if she wouldn't say that, but I definitely would have told her.
The quarterback, the offensive line, the running backs delaying. You've taken your deep drop, your coverage, and now you've got to rally and find the football and do it, trying to avoid these big 300-pound bodies running at you full speed. Not an enviable task.
Now he's looking to throw it. And they're not on the same page there.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in this,
Can't find a man, and
It's like
Kentucky sent out a running unit.
Shit, eating out of
Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24.
the only time she used to be posting
No
like
reason to
that,
be
like
in
when
a
she
big
used
rush.
to,
They have some time here late in
and
the
this was
half.
like 3-4 years ago,
Back to throw, it's
when she
Adams.
used to be like,
Looking down the middle.
like
Can't
her
hang
ears,
on,
and she
it's
used to be having
incomplete.
buttons.
I think he was
saying,
breaking
shit
the
like
hit,
that.
didn't hang on to the
not
football.
about
Yeah.
personal
Dealing with a
life.
second and long.
And she never would do that.
Then she used to be posting when she used to be here at her mama's house on Saturdays, like during COVID. This was like during COVID. She used to be here at her mama's house on Saturdays.
Money shit.
Yeah, right. And him with my husband,
All money shit. Drill team and shit with the girl.
Offense playing well. They got a lot to cheer about here.
That's what she got.
But
Now
yeah,
they line
like
up
it
for what they
wasn't.
hope is automatic.
Yeah.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little.
It just was like, well, like her coach and her story
They
wasn't
have been
getting
busy as
her.
they built this sizable lead.
Either. That's why I was following.
Here he comes from inside
Just
his own
there.
5.
Dugger.
He was looking for some running room, but not much
Out
to
there
be
in real
found as he
life.
stopped
And
at
I'm
the
like, man, she
18.
really wants
Kentucky
fucking
sends
with
the
the
offense back
public,
out onto the field.
publicizing
They've
shit.
got nothing done so far.
Fucking
They
with
already
the
find themselves in a
letting people
3-possession
know
hole, Jesse.
yeah,
what
and
the
as a
fuck is
head
going
coach, you're
on,
wondering,
what's up
what
on
didn't I say?
everything.
What didn't I do
I
to get
don't
my
know
team
who
ready
this
to go?
person
Because
is,
we look like
bro.
we're sleepwalking at this point.
Nothing went well in the first quarter. You just say refresh. Like, let's try to find a way now. Chip into this lead. Try to make it somewhat manageable when you get to the half.
Wow. That's the most dangerous thing that
They'll
I'm
go to the
scared.
ground. Fights off the defender. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. The Wildcats want to move quickly. Back to pass on second down. Quickly out to the tight end. Stop is made at the 44, but it's a 15-yard gain and a first down. Offense in the hurry up.
Too much pussy shit.
Wants to go up top on first down. Quickly complete.
This
These two
is like
first men in
really
1912 and both
awesome.
have a rich history of stars. John Unitas, Lamar Jackson from Louisville, Bear Bryant, Tim Couch at Kentucky through the years.
Right there
The
in
rivalry
between
is a
the
great
sun
one, fellas.
and
That's a great list of
niggas
people
that
to
he
think
not
about in this
fucking
rivalry.
with.
Obviously, it runs
And
deep, and the uniforms are solid.
with a
right?
nigga
Like
every
great
day
red,
that you
blue on the
can't
other
completely
side, just a
trash.
nice
I don't give a
color
fuck
finish.
what
Yeah,
you saying on
visually
Instagram.
and optically, you're right. This is a very good-looking rivalry game, but it's also good on the field. There's a lot of talent assembled here today.
On target
That's
over
what
the
I'm saying. I
middle.
don't give a
He's
fuck what you
finally
saying on
stopped and
Instagram.
brought
In
down
real
at the
life, you
15.
in danger every day.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking
I know I be
on
like a
critical
little
down and
done
distances. Let's see how they're able to
That's
cover
what I'm
him
saying.
throughout the rest
Shit
of this
like
game.
that,
I
like
wouldn't
popping
be
really with a really popping
We got
with
a
a gun
timeout
shot
here
you.
late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And the Wildcats now with a long way to go to pick up the first down.
Bro, he must
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here.
Don't sit.
Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to
like from the
pass.
block, they, my brother or my nephew,
And he really wanted to get the touchdown
something like
there, but it's
that, like
incomplete.
go
They'll
reach
try to
over
put
the
the ball on the board as the
Not
field
really
goal unit
happen,
comes
like,
on.
maybe don't like nobody, like,
Right.
to her mom,
Right.
bitches.
And you want a
And I
touchdown,
don't
and you
blame
want to be
her.
aggressive.
I'm on the
Right
same
down the
team.
middle, that obviously obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
I told Sharika, if you go up there, you better not go up there, Sharika.
So
like,
they
she
get
was
the field
busy.
goal, now about to kick it away, and you got to stop here, and you go to halftime feeling really good about things. From inside the 10, here he comes. Makes a move, and he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Looking downfield, it's Adams. Makes the grab. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, in a rivalry filled with magical moments, even more here today between the Wildcats and Cards. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true three-level threat. Short pass is the intermediate game, and then the deep ball, he is a problem. I don't think this defense has the solution.
I just couldn't believe that they said
let's throw it back to the guys to see how this fight between Louisville and Kentucky
every single night. Like, he right under my window, posting all this wild shit, this gangster shit, what he going to do to nigga, make this shit out this nigga.
Cardinals will try to kick this one deep to get things
underway in the second half. From knockout vibes, like,
from inside his 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Kentucky has it back, and the big blue offense takes the field. They start this third quarter in a big hole, and they have to start climbing out right now.
And they're going to have to be really aggressive. Like this offense, when I'm playing from behind, every possession means so much more.
He always working. I hate to come across this Instagram.
Nothing has gone their way in the first half offensively, and you know now, based on how this defense is playing, with their confidence, that you...
There he goes! And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down.
Niggas doing good.
Definitely been tough sledding for this guy, especially in the first half. They gave him the ball a bunch, but they just don't have a ton of yards on the ground to show for it at this point. That looked like a pretty good run, though. You just wonder maybe in the second half, if they keep giving him the football, it may start paying some dividends.
In search of their first touchdown of the game, they are on the move with a first and 10. Motion from the wideout. Soften him up with the run, now to throw. Quick strike complete. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. The Wildcats with a second and short to keep this drive moving.
Even though I was a young girl, like when he got killed and all that, but just like me, like walking around and being in the street. When I was a teenager, just like used to hear stuff, I knew of him, but ain't know him personally, but your dad wasn't one of them from the niggas he was being around.
That makes everything else easy on offense. Hey, hand it to that guy, he makes a big play. Yes, please.
He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, they draw closer. It's 21-10. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Brown has it. Pass the sticks, and he may get more. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
And I tell you what, we can focus on the left side of the line of scrimmage because that's where the play starts. But you don't get big gains when you run out wide unless wide receivers, yes, wide receivers, commit to blocking, staying on their guys. Really good job on the outside by giving the running back space to make the big play.
Tremendous awareness along the sideline and the ability to get the foot down for the big pickup. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right.
My mom said she was talking to
They're down to the 32-yard line on 1st and 10. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him. Not a whole lot of room as he gets a couple inside the 30 to the 29. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Wants to throw. It's Adams. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
This QB has been so comfortable all day long. Obviously having a ton of success. You've got to affect him. You've got to put some hits on him, those body blows, so you can make him wear out and physically feel you. This is the first time really getting to him. This defense needed this bad.
Here comes the field goal unit. They'll try to take the 3.
I told you he was defective where he came up with defective.
And listen,
Like
y'all
with a
know
trench
the
jig.
and everywhere. How I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. They go to the ground. They shut it down quickly, but he gets 2 out to the 18.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time when you need to be able to score some points. So either get it done through the air or you've got to be more physical up front.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Snags it down the right side. Here he goes. Touchdown, Kentucky. Like comeback is underway.
And how about the bomb, the long field all the way across the field? Big-time play, big-time throw. Receiver runs underneath it, takes it to the house. Huge play for this offense.
So the kickoff team will come out after they turn in a score on their last drive. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. They just saw their lead cut in half, and now they'll try to answer. They opened the lane, and he hit it a gain of 5 out to the 33.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
And the throw down the gut falls to the grass.
Well, give the defense credit because they're forcing this quarterback to throw into very small windows under duress.
It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. Quarterback making adjustments. Back to pass, it's Adams. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up.
This game just feels so different than it did in the first half. After that incompletion, now setting up 4th down, they only have a 1-possession lead. Things were looking so much better.
Oh, he's got some space. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense. The Cardinals have it with a 1st and 10. The running back has it.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
That dummy ass nigga.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7.
Still nigga with a K.
Looking to fire. Got it in the middle, it's Bell. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first, an array of possibilities here. They'll run the sneak for it.
I think that was my Nana stepdaughter, Juliet.
And the Cardinals are on the move.
She did, but like I said, it was you to be talking like this.
They'll try the run. Here it is trying to flex the muscle. They get him down at the 34 after a pickup of 4. After the productive first down play at 2nd and 6. Leaves it with the back. Got the first down. Looking for more. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
That's a big key for this offense. Now, you've got the lead here in the second half. You want to run the football. You've got to just keep getting positive yards. You got to keep the third downs manageable so you can stay on the field, lead the clock. That's going to be the key for this offense and their team winning the game.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field.
4 brothers. It's Makai. I see it's on 12 or 11. Then she got the twins, Leaky other sons.
Nice job by the receiver there, running the drag route against zone coverage, finding the soft spot, making it easy on his quarterback to get the completion and turns it upfield and use the sticks.
Like, she got all them 3 cousins and brothers.
Probably do it for the 3rd quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and Louisville has the edge. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up.
I think our niece daughter like 4. Ashley daughter 18. So
sticking it in the end zone here. Got it back on 2nd and goal. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Man, and that's a frustrating play when you go in reverse near the goal line. Goal-to-go situations, Palmer. You got to get those positive yards. You can't go backwards if you're trying to get a touchdown.
You know, I'm trusting in my quarterback here to make the right decision. Looks like we're going to have to throw it, right? But if it's not open, just throw this thing away. You don't want to take a sack, lose extra yardage here. Just be smart with the football.
Here we go. What great shape they will be in if they can punch in a touchdown on 4th and goal. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on down. They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt. And the Wildcats are backed up. They can feel the shadow of their own goalpost and trying to create some room. The inside handoff. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. They're not afraid to let one fly from back here. Tosses it incomplete. After the 2nd down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure got to him, couldn't get rid of it, and they got him for a safety.
That one stings. Man, this offense had an opportunity to go down the field, score, make this game awesome and super competitive, and they give up a safety and give the football back. I tell you what, they were already in a hurry, and a lot of things had to happen for them to come down the field and win this football game. Now, oof, it's looking like an uphill battle.
First play of the drive comes from the 38. Trying the left side. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. The Cardinals can really attack on this 2nd and short. Going with the ground game left. Breaks into the open. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17.
Great job by the offense there, getting the first down on the ground, staying in bounds too. So if you're on defense here, you might want to start thinking about using your timeouts. You've got 3 in your back pocket, but trailing, you've got to start using them.
They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. Picked up maybe a yard. It's down at the 16. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Off the play fake. Throws to the wideout. Trying to find the end zone. Goes out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they'll be set up and in great position here. And the Cardinals have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll run it. Touchdown, Cardinals! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Man, that's a really nice drive by this offense. They didn't get too conservative. They put the drive together. Now, the biggest thing for me, now the other team has to score 2 touchdowns. And that's the goal you want. You always want to make it as hard as possible. This offense executed in the 4th quarter. Nice job.
Looking for the 2-point try. Back to throw, it's Adams. And he dropped it, just didn't look the thing all the way in. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them.
32, Kentucky, 17.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Wants to fire on 2nd down. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
And that's your goal. Separate man from ball. Try to get your shoulder in there on the catch point and really give him something to think about. Physically jar that football and knock it out. Nice job by the defender.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. He's got it inside the 30. Huge plays like that can change the complexion of a game, and he's got it at the 22-yard line.
She had all her school
and
stuff.
even though they're
like,
trailing here in the 4th quarter, they've got a quarterback that can bring them back, but they need him now to play his A-plus level of football. We saw a nice completion on that last 3rd down. Let's see if he can keep it going.
That
one takes it down to the 13-yard line. 2nd and short, maybe looking for a shot. Can't hang on in the end zone, and that one is going to drive him crazy when he watches it. It'll be 3rd down.
Man, these windows get tighter down here in the red zone, and those catches are a little bit more contested, more people near you, and it gets a little bit more difficult. But you need your players to step up for your QB and make big plays. I think he's going to look back and say, I should have made that.
Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. And it's incomplete, and the defense stands tall and gets off the field.
He like, oh, well,
The give to the back. Works his way ahead for 3. They'll spot it at the 18. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. Back to throw. It's Moss. And the quarterback caught up 2 and sacked at the 12. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Wide open downfield. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Boy, the defense really needed to get off the field there, and they just couldn't do it, and it's a fresh set of downs.
Man, that hurts when you're trailing late in the ball game. You need those stops, and you get them to 3rd down. You get them to those critical points until they get the first down. You don't have many left. You better get aggressive.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Running back searching for a hole. Got enough for the first down. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45. The Cardinals back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. After losing yardage, it's 2nd and 12. After the run, now to throw. He scrambled forward and got a few and turned that into a positive play.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there.
And in this weather, man, you start to see more of this. You try to throw the ball harder to penetrate through the weather and get it to your target, but just catch.
Hauls it in, the first down and more. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. I know they were expected to win this game, and they're just about to finish it off, but there is something to be said for handling this type of pressure.
Handling it and squashing it. I mean, what an unbelievable job proving that you're one of the best teams in the country. Like, leave no doubt. That's a good football team on the other side of the field, Palmer, that they just took apart.
Yeah, they've been able to fight complacency all season long. It seems like it never matters who's lined up across from them. They're bringing their A-plus game to the yard, and they did that here today. Statement delivered.
And the Cardinals will line it up on 1st and 10. Running behind that left side. He breaks the tackle. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one.
As a quarterback, you've got to know in this area of the field, it's tough to throw, right? The windows, they open and close so quickly when you get down to the red zone. What helps you is running the football, but that's tough today because you're going up against one of the top 25 defenses stopping the run.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And they probably don't need to risk running a play here, but the head coach might want to rub it in just a little bit. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. 2nd and goal for this offense. Looking for a pass to the end zone to the right. And he'll be stuck. Got nothing. Line of scrimmage still at the 4. I guess they're just trying to build up the stats. Touchdown, Louisville! And the punishment has been extended. Maybe it was just in the cards as Louisville takes home this rivalry game, and they will bring the Governor's Cup home to the Ville. That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football. I'm sure they would have liked to have locked up a bowl trip much earlier in the season, but in this particular case,